To be so rich that you can just basically do whatever you want with minimal repercussions. Must be nice. There is a water feature on a starship. The things that the rich will spend money on is mind-bogglingly ridiculous. I thought I'd seen it all. Well, Andrasia, I trust you recall the unpleasant gentleman in the ballroom. Time to go back and have a chat with him. As it seems he was part of a embezzlement scheme from the bank. The rich and famous. I don't know how famous. The rich and powerful. That's a better, more apt description. Trying to thieve from Galbank. Color me surprised.
I've done this particular route run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
That's wonderful. I wasn't very concerned, if I'm being honest. I need to find, I think it was Vera.
Quite a lovely starliner.
Yep.
Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Not you. I think it's you. Pardon?
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Of
That
course.
view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
An open bar would have been nice, but...
An open bar would have been nice. Ugh.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Please remain in designated
Duly
passenger
noted.
areas at all times.
Maybe it was you.
Have a safe journey.
You here for business?
Huh.
For pleasure.
Uncertain. Capitan. Rokov, I think his name was. I don't know. Sometimes I'm good with names, and other
I
times
certainly hope they decide to hold all future
I
society
am
events aboard a Starlight.
dreadful at it.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
What have we here? Engineering deck. Interesting. Ping pong paddles. Darts. Shouldn't be thieving.
Please remember
Gentlemen.
to obey all posted
Hello.
safety and mustering instructions.
So, what brings you aboard?
Sightseeing. What planet is this? RNA 4. Interesting. Cool. Some sort of gas giant. Yeah. Intriguing.
An open bar would have been
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
But Trident's gouging us for every credit we got.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I will be honest. The fact that this isn't an open bar event is kind of interesting. Holy crap. Where is this guy?
Hello. Are you a
You?
member of the society?
That view is
Ha!
absolutely
Where are you?
spectacular, isn't it?
Hello, Larry.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation,
I'm not. Just stop. Just stop. Stop.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Where?
Here for business or pleasure?
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
Of course. I would never think of not having
I
it.
certainly hope they decide to hold all future society
Where in the
events aboard
freak? Not in the bathroom. Is that you? Are you him? Are you they?
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, huh?
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, huh?
The music they have playing on ship is pretty nice. So whoever's in charge of that, kudos. Universe of leisure. Your dreams from stars to stars. Yeah, okay.
Have you tried the canapes?
You are definitely not who I'm looking for.
Positively horrid.
So let's not do that. We shall behave ourselves. You? No.
Here for business?
Is it? No, you're just
Pleasure.
security. What the? Okay. I feel like...
That view is absolutely spectacular,
You?
isn't it?
No.
The ship's purser can assist you.
So
with
what
any
brings you
matters
aboard?
regarding the security
Ugh.
Nice to have
requirements.
met you.
Yep. Pleasure.
In the event of a lockdown, remember
thought-
to return to your cabin in a quiet and
Right?
orderly fashion.
Am I hallucinating? Must be. How about... Scanner, save me. Down. Holy crap. Trident stat? No, this way.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
Quite an event they're throwing today, don't you think?
The Society chair.
Yeah,
Outdone herself this time.
I found him. Good evening. Morning? Good day.
I certainly
Hello.
hope they decide to
You here
hold
for
all
the
future
charity event?
society events aboard a Starliner.
Sure. Do you often attend these types of events?
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm,
I'm
convincing.
a firm believer that attending these types of events tends to absolve one of their sins and cleanse their soul. But
Okay.
something tells me you're not really here to discuss the event. What did you really want to talk about?
Well, I'm here to chat about a number of things. Let's first start with Larry Dombrowski.
Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom.
Correct.
Yeah, sorry, I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally.
Uh-huh. What do you do for UC Security?
You mean specifically? Oh, I work for the Corporate Fraud Division.
Convenient.
We monitor all of the major megacorp financials and transactions to ensure that nothing improper occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want?
What brings you on board the Siren of the Stars, Mr. Vera?
To be honest, I'm here to keep an eye on the charity event.
Yeah.
It might not be as glamorous an assignment as a colony rescue or taking down some criminals, but anything that keeps the peace is important to me. What is this all about anyway?
All right. Are you familiar with a Claudia Swist? They indicate that you have some info about one Larry Dombrowski. Info that I would be greatly interested in.
Claudia sent you, did she?
Yeah.
Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
We both know exactly who you are.
I mean, I could just hand over all of this heaping amount of evidence to the authorities.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities.
Only if you're alive.
Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
I think UC Sysdef probably outrank
I
you.
told you to stay out of my way. I meant it.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Maybe Rokov has some dirt on him. Capitan, hello. Over here. Hello.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
I'm not scared. Funny, he's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowski and Swist.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
We could just wait until he returns to his cabin.
Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security.
So, some sort of shipwide emergency.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown.
Convenient.
I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Okay. Isn't that risky? Like, isn't life support, crucial to supporting life? It's kind of in the name.
This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear, which I won't.
Oh. I suppose I could take a little crack at that.
Your lack of commitment does not exactly fill me with confidence. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey,
no promises.
What's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right?
Right.
Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had hell.
Okay. Okay. Where is this system located?
There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
Lovely. Very well.
Go do something useful, okay?
Piss off. Let's go chat with Dombrowski first. I'm not gonna kill him. Shoot. I don't think he's gonna have any info to share with me at the moment.
Quite a lovely start.
There you are. Hi, Larry.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you?
No, we have not met, but I'm familiar with you.
Well, of course you do. Everyone on the Siren knows who I am.
Humble.
I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow.
Mm-hmm.
When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day.
Irritating. Individual.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we got.
There's a pile of cred sticks in front of you. Pick them up and use them. You absolute buffoon. Do I have to go this way? Yes. Yeah, whatever. Engineering deck. Between you and me, Andreja, I do not trust that man any more than I can throw him. Which is not. I do not trust him. But he believes that we are his one shot at getting back in the good graces with the Crimson Fleet. Something I do not necessarily intend to uphold. Yeah, I'm not here to make friends with pirates.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
It sounds incredibly boring. That goes up. Don't mind me. This... Oh, no. Whoops. My bad. Yeah.
Captain Rukov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch anything.
I definitely won't touch the pull-down lever on this door, or these stairs going up into this room. Okay.
This is well maintained, to be sure, but obviously the credits have all been spent on the areas the guests actually see.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers.
I am not a passenger.
Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you
yes.
down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
What do you do around here?
I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently.
That's it.
Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system.
Interesting.
Fortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right?
You get paid to sit around and do nothing. There's not much worse. Worse would be sitting around doing nothing and not getting paid. Or being dead. Yeah, I mean, there are worse. Seems kind of lonely.
Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here.
No, it's a bit industrial.
Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
Understandable. I'm gonna just kind of cut to the chase, Sandine. I need to get into the life support area. I know. Weird request.
Oh, sorry, that area's off limits. No exceptions. You have a gambling debt. I strongly suggest you agree to favor. Nah, I don't care. Like, I'm not the best at doing that. I can't preach what I don't practice. I'm definitely not just gonna bribe you. And because it's not my problem, yeah. So, there's a gambling debt that Captain Rokov is willing to forgive for your assistance in this endeavor.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, that changes things quite a bit.
Lovely.
Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Oh, I can certainly do that.
I'm really busy, so if we could hurry this along.
No, you're not busy. What do you think of the captain?
Honestly, he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was a long hauler for years, and the experience shows. Only thing is, he's always talking about trade deals and plans for get-rich-quick schemes. It's all the guy ever thinks about.
Yeah.
Why he decided to be a Starliner captain, I'll never know. It's almost like he craves being around money.
Oh, wow.
Tell you what, though, for someone that loves credit so much, he sure doesn't mind gambling them when we play cards.
You're so close to just understanding it all. Yet so far away. Okay, thank you.
Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
Get. No? Okay, well. Environmental control computer. Lockdown. Trident Operations Manual, SOTS 22130. If any life support units fails, an automated emergency lockdown procedure will be placed immediately into effect. All passengers will be ordered to calmly proceed to their cabins until such time as the captain of the ship deems the emergency to be resolved. If the captain has been incapacitated, please recognize the proper chain of command as per Trident Operations Manual SOTS 127. In addition, all interior door lock mechanisms for passenger cabins and all mustering areas will be set to unlocked to allow for uninhibited crew access. Emergency lighting and audio announcement will remain in effect for the duration of the event. Interesting. 22040. In the event of an Alpha LSU-01 life support failure, Beta LSU-2 will automatically activate. In the highly unlikely event that Beta has failed, Gamma will automatically activate. If a catastrophic failure has occurred and all three units are offline, an automated order to deploy environment suits will be broadcast throughout the ship. Please contact the Chief Engineer on duty for further details or refer to Section 20 in the Trident Operations Manual. So do not take all three off. Just mess with the one. Nice. Warning, for safety reasons, life support access cannot be sealed without approval from the Chief Engineer on duty. Lovely. Notebook. Tablet. Hi. Alright. Oop, pardon. Station G3, D7, G3, X7. Okay. Let's take out this one.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
All right, let's go.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain
Weird.
there
I don't know what
until you
happened up
receive
there.
Further instructions.
Gotta go to my cabin though. It's so empty and quiet. I don't like it.
Much nicer in here now. Plenty of room.
Oh, I agree. I hope you don't mind. Quick little detour. No. Maybe it was upstairs. I think it was upstairs. Alright, or maybe it was over here someplace.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned. Gentlemen,
Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
Yep,
Our
doing
security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
Yes, of course. I am, working on that. No. Spacesuit workstation? No. Where are we going again? We need to find Vera. Dombrowski. I see you, you cretin. I wonder what they're thinking. It's just like peering their window, calling cretins.
To return to their cabins at this time.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my cabin. Calm down. I think this is my cabin. Some sort of fashion designer, probably.
A sharp contrast from the crew quarters, is it not?
Got that right. All until you get to this area and there's a busted screen.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
No, not that one. This is some sort of boardroom? It would seem weird. Alright. It's a strange room. I think I'm on the wrong level.
This ship is in a state of emergency.
Yeah. Calm.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
Yep. Definitely not. That's not a minor malfunction, but...
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Hi, Claudia. Crew quarters... Nope.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
Oh, definitely. Vera, here we are. Come on, Andresia. Let's go. Oh, fancy seeing you here. How you doing, Gabriel? Let's have a chat, shall we?
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency.
Definitely not.
It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Let's put it this way. My current rankings within the UC outrank you. I'm working with Sistef, and I need everything you've got on Dombrowski.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
Because Dombrowski's been playing you and Claudia this entire time.
I don't know where you got that information from, but it lines up with all the troubles I've been having getting my cut from that asshole. That means my money's already gone.
Yeah.
And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune.
Unless...
I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
Why did you let Dombrowski handle all the numbers to begin with?
Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong.
Very.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Before I make deals, what am I buying?
Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
Fine, I'll probably get compensated back at least this amount somehow. How does 2,500 credits sound?
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Yup. What are you gonna do about Swiston Dombrowski then?
Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough.
Fair.
On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I don't plan on killing him. What do you know about Sistef?
I wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about your undercover work. If that's what you're trying to imply. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Ikande's loaded with big-picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of working on fixing that.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
How about no killing? You could have simply left it at teaching him a lesson. Or anything else.
Stars is now in emergency status. Please.
Yeah, I know.
If the rest of this ship is any indication, I imagine there is an incredible amount of wealth stored in there right now.
Yeah, probably. Oh my goodness. Now we get to have a little chat with Mr. Larry Dombrowski and figure this all out. I can't say that I'm looking forward to it.